that was awesome. This is a system that has never been tested at those speeds before, ever. We have never brought together a pusher and a pod and done that, so we literally had no idea what was going to happen today, and we had all perfect runs. And we have another run coming up after this, so congratulations to all the teams. So we have a bunch of awards to give out, a bunch of different categories. We had a bunch of judges go out, and they had some notes that they wanted to share. The judges were super impressed by the variety of teams, international. The sizes of the teams ranged from 4 to 60. It was great. The budgets were amazing. Some very low, some very high. It was great to watch. There were some tech demos on this that were really, really impressive. Where, for example, Texas A&M and UC Irvine, they developed their own air bearings. I mean, you could have just bought an air bearing. They developed their own, which is super awesome. Munich and Lehigh brought compressors. And we did not think anyone would come with a compressor, and then 2 came with compressors, which is a very non-trivial thing to do. So congrats to those 2 teams. And then one of my personal favorites is Keio from Japan, who sized their pod such that it could fit it in their luggage in order to get into the United States. So before giving out the awards, the focus is obviously on the student teams, but I do want to bring out, Elon mentioned it earlier, this was done by a volunteer group at SpaceX. This right here is a volunteer project that was done, which includes the tube and the pods, and this was literally done, it was an enormous amount of volunteers, but there was the 5 especially who have basically worked till 4 a.m. for the past 3 months, which has been spectacular. So I want to bring them all out, which is Bob Erberger, Steve Massey, Doug Bernauer, Florence Lee. Guys, come on out. And Keenan Johnson is still operating our pod right now, so he will be out here in a second. But there it is! So each of them is going to announce one award. I believe the first award is Bob.